G'day everyone, this is as you know my Haemanthus Coccineus. As you can see, the leaves are grown a lot more since the last time. They're huge. This is roughly about the size they get to. She's doing wonderful. This video is all about the seeds of the Haemanthus Coccineus, and they're just over here in these trays. They've been growing here now for the last month or so, and as you can see, there's quite a fair few in these trays. I didn't have a larger container to put all these in, so I thought I'll put them in these trays and just start them off here and leave them in there for a season or two, just to get them to the size big enough so I can actually pluck them out and replant them. And here's another tray. They're slowly coming up. As you can notice, the bees are actually they're drinking the moisture out of the soil for the mineral content. I've got bees, if you've seen some of my videos. Yeah, so they come into these trays. There's a couple of more down here, and they suck the moisture out of the soil. But yeah, anyway, getting back to the seedlings, they're really easy to grow. They're actually growing in peat moss that I've had in a container for quite a while, so it's broken down, so it's got a bit of minerals to it. And I just put some Osmocote over the top of it, just to give it a bit more, a little bit of fertilizer, slowly fertilizer. So yeah, like I said, they're easy to grow. You don't need to do anything, but it's best to place them in not long after you collect the seeds, because I believe that it's a lot, you get a better result in these propagating from virtually a month after you, or not even a month after you collect the seeds, because you don't want them to dry out. So yeah, there's plenty of seedlings in these trays here. I can't tell you how many there are, but there'll be well over 100 seedlings in these trays, and they're doing really well. I've actually got these trays in another tray with a bit of black plastic garbage bag, just to retain a little bit of moisture, and I also check underneath to see how the condition of the roots, and you can actually see. I'll try to lift this one up and show you underneath what it's like, and if you can see, there's the root system of the Haemanthus. They're doing really well, and what that does is just gives them somewhere to capture some water there, and they won't dry out totally. Plus also too, I've put a couple of holes in the plastic so they don't flood out, because we're in the middle of winter at the moment, and they get plenty of rain, but what they want at this point in time is a lot of sun and warmth for them to grow, because this is their growing time, winter time, and hopefully they'll get pretty large. So hopefully, like I said, within maybe one season or two seasons, depends. I'll check them out after a year, and if they're big enough, I'll transplant them, but if they're not, I'll leave them in for another year just to make sure they're large enough. And plus also too, they'll when they're in their dormant stage, the roots seem to tend to die back a little bit, and I don't want to sort of like transplant them in their growing stage, so I'll wait till they're in their dormant stage, and that's roughly just before, I think it's in between spring. I think spring is more the time when they're in their dormant stage, so they're ready to sort of like, well, they'll lose their leaves, so hopefully when late spring, early spring comes up, I'll transplant these into a bigger container so they can grow a lot more bigger, like I've done over on this one here. I actually grew these from seed in this container here. I wish I had a few more of these containers. They're just perfect. Big enough for them to sort of like grow to a decent size. But yeah, so this is mainly about the seedlings. Just a short video there, just to show you how easy it is to grow these seeds. You don't need nothing special. Like I said, they're growing in peat moss that I've had for years, and it's just got a bit of organic matter in it. You can actually see that the soil has risen is because there's that many seeds in there. The layer that I put over the top of it was sort of like stopping the shoots from popping up. So what it was doing is just actually raising the soil that was over the top of it. But that's easy fix. Just have to water it in, and eventually the growth will eventually shoot through. But yeah, easy to grow. Nothing hard trying to grow these seeds. Like I said, this is winter time, so they're getting quite a fair bit of moisture, but the black, like I said, the black plastic is only there to just retain a bit of moisture, and there is holes in it, tiny holes, to let it drain out so they don't sort of like sit in pools of water. But anyway, hope you like this little video, a bit of an update on this. Sorry about not posting many videos, but no worries. I'll wait till things start to grow and show you progress. Okay, thanks very much, and we'll catch you later. Cheers.